Good morning. Welcome to this week's midweek meditation, Psalm 31. Psalm 31 begins, "You are my shelter, O Eternal One, my soul's sanctuary. Shield me from shame, rescue me from your righteousness. Hear me, Lord. Turn your ear in my direction. Come quick and save me. Be my rock, my shelter, my fortress of salvation." The author of this psalm goes on to declare his faith and his trust in God, recounts and recalls times when God has rescued and saved in the past, and looks forward to God saving and rescuing in his current situations. Verse 5, "I entrust my spirit into your hands. You have redeemed me, O eternal God." This was quoted by Jesus on the cross, entrusting himself, placing his faith and trust in God on the cross, even as he was dying. So what does all this mean? We are to remember God's past mercies and faithfulness so that in current situations, we can place our faith and our trust in God. We may be confident in the present circumstances that God will aid us, rescue us, be with us, show us his grace and his mercy, see us through the situations. The second thing is we are to accept our present circumstances and realities. That's not always easy to do, while remaining unshaken in faith. And what does that mean? I remember when my mom passed away, getting the phone call and sitting down and not knowing what to do. But even though I don't remember praying or expressing to God, I accepted the reality that was. Wasn't anything I could do about it. It was done and over with. So I placed my faith and trust in God to see us through the next few days and weeks and years. We do that in the midst of any given situation. Circumstances change on a daily basis. Accidents, injuries, things happen that we have no control over. We accept those realities, placing our faith and our trust in God, seeking his direction, doing what we can, what we need to do in order to get through. Remember that God is faithful. God sees us through. God provides what is necessary. Think about the times that God has saved you, rescued you, and delivered you. Be sure that God will do so again and again, entrusting your spirit, your soul, your salvation, your peace, your hope in him. It's all about our attitude. This is a prayer of a believer in times of deep distress, crying for help, crying out to God for help, but also expressing confidence in the midst of that. This psalm is a response to the stress that is taking place in a person's life under difficult situations. What do we do with our stress? Do we give it to God? Do we trust God? Do we depend upon God? The time to prepare for stress, one author said, is before it hits. We don't know when that's going to happen. So we recall on a daily basis all that God has done and give thanks to God. And on a daily basis, express our faith and our trust in God, who loves us, is mindful of us, who cares for us, who wants what is best for us. Stress may be the reality of our time, of our day, of this moment now, but our time is in God's hands, and God is faithful and compassionate and loving and kind. So spend some time today with Psalm 31 and see what it says to you. Peace and blessings.